So today we looked at data on our Hispanic students, and we specifically looked at their math test scores and found that one Hispanic student was proficient and the rest scored basic and minimal in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. So the deep dive team just went for the deep dive, and they saw classrooms in math, social studies, and science, and they decided to really focus what they were looking for on the Hispanic students in that class. Like, were the students opting out of learning? What was going on with them exactly? And some of the things they noticed were that overall, as a general overall, that they were impressed with the tone and fluidity of teachers and students, and that mostly students were engaged. There were some transitions that were loose, and then they noticed that sometimes when kids were working together, supposedly working collaboratively, it was really one student doing the work and one student kind of hanging out or copying work or not really being collaborative. And so we discussed how to make maybe one of our professional developments more about collaborative, or in the future at least have more PD on collaborative learning. We also talked about the Badger exams coming up, and we will be having a professional development on this for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade teams. And then lastly, we talked.
Today, we looked at the teaming within the grade levels. Kindergarten shared that they are common lesson planning, which is in their forefront. They are also sharing students in reading and math, science, and social studies. Both classes intermingle, and one teacher teaches science, while the other teaches social studies, and then the students switch. 1st grade is finishing up opinion writing and currently writing reviews. They are starting, or with the eventual goal, for students to write and then speak their review in order to make a video. The 1st and 5th grade teams are looking into collaborating for this project. The 2nd grade team has been working with Virginia on creating questioning rubrics. They also have been using multiple sentence stems to enhance student questioning. This came from baseline data of questions students had already been asking. They have been using this focus for both guided and small group lessons. 3rd grade is working on rubrics as well. They just did a baseline on students' summarizing skills to help them create a rubric with high expectations. They will meet again to discuss student growth as determined by the rubric. The 3rd grade students are currently writing chapter books. They are writing their conclusions and are teaming to create strong, cohesive instruction throughout the grade. The 3rd grade team is looking into videotaping their chapter books. The 4th grade is currently transitioning from their long-term sub Jetty Crumb to Mycia Tau. They have been working hard on creating common daily rubrics in reading and math, as well as science and social studies. The 5th grade team has been busy finding math videos that correlate with the lesson objectives. They are currently using many online sites to help them teach math to their students. They are emailing these sites to students and using it within the classroom as well. 2 students have written a mythology curriculum for the teachers to implement with the culmination of a play. This has all been in hopes of engaging students in all areas, including science and social studies, in which they are currently investigating a crime scene. Special education is busy with the goal of having all IEPs done by the 3rd week of April. They are currently looking into accommodations for smarter bounce and helping to educate the new special educators within our building.
Me? Oh, you just. So I'm going to be talking about our SIP and looking at the progress that we have done this year. We talk specifically about our classroom libraries, looking at cohesiveness across grade levels for how we have established our libraries. Some are doing with genres, some within Lexile levels. We really spent some time talking about what's the intended purpose of a classroom library. We also looked at each area of the SIP, and in most areas we are right where we need to be. A few things have changed because of district changes. However, we're on a good path.
I'll be right there.
You wanted to do like a close-up?